Welcome back, folks, to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm your host, Hiker Lou. What I have in front of me is the harvest from yesterday, folks, and what I want to do is process a couple of pieces of this wood. I want to show you the richness and density of this pine wood, and I want to show you the power of the burn. That's what part 2 is going to be called. Fatwood, the power of the burn. This is going to be part of the conclusion of the video, this part right here. I'm going to process a few pieces of wood, cut it up, then I'm going to take shavings and do a small burn for you. I just want to show you the density of this wood. This is some serious fat wood. It's very heavy, and I'm going to show you a side view real quick just to give you an idea. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Part of the knot going into the branch, you can see that. Part of the knot, and that's the branch that is connected to the knot. That's inside the tree. So this tree that I showed you yesterday was decomposing to the point where the knots were exposed along with the core. So I'm going to take my camera now, give you a quick little view. I'm going to show you this side also. Okay, folks, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the side now, and I'm going to start cutting up and processing this wood so I can take some shavings and make a burn for you. So stay with me, folks. Okay, folks, here we are. And what I want to do, I want to start off with this piece right here. Okay, this is a nice piece of fat wood, and you can see that's the inner part of the knot. And this is the branch that connects to the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to cut it about right there so I can make long sticks so I can have the shavings. So here we go. So I'm going to start cleaning this up a little bit. Look at that so far, folks. Look at that. That's some beautiful fatwood right there. Okay, folks, here we are. We're back. Look at this. Look at the size of this wood. Okay, so I'm going to shave this up, clean it up, and see what we got. You can see the color of that wood. Look how beautiful this is. This is really heavy wood. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Super heavy wood, folks. And I'm going to process some of this wood here, and I'm going to cut it right down the middle. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut this right down the middle of this huge piece of fat wood. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the beauty of this wood. Wow. Look at that. Wow. This is serious fatwood right here, folks. That's what you call fatwood. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to further process this, and I'm going to make sticks out of it at this length. Look at that, folks. Look at the color of that fatwood. That's some serious fatwood right there, folks. So I got the sticks that I'm going to use here. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I know it's not a good habit to use a hatchet when you're batoning, but I'm putting this knife to a serious test, and I'm not in a survival situation. I'm just cutting wood. And I'm going to make a maul, and I'm going to show you how to make one in probably my next video. Look at it. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at that. Look at the richness of that color. Look at that amber, that maroon color, a burgundy color, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That is an incredible, and just these two little pieces are so heavy. It's so dense with that pine resin. Wow. And I'm going to call this fatwood the power of the burn, because this is going to show you the power of the burn. Wow. And this is incredibly old, Very old wood, folks. Very old wood. Look at that. Wow. So in my video, I kind of went over some of the a brief description on how you go about looking, finding, identifying, and using fatwood. In this section of the video, I'm going to show you how it burns. Okay, folks, we're back. Look at this incredible piece of fatwood. Look at that. This is from the knot from the tree that rotted out, and you can see where the branch starts. The knot and the branch where it came out. It got injured, so this looks like it was injured at one point, and it just started rotting away, and what's left, this part and the inside of the fatwood. So I'm going to cut into this. I'm going to shave it first, and I'm going to cut this up just like I did this pile right here. Hang out. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's start cutting, folks. We are going to cut. Now this is some serious wood here. That's hard. Wow. Oh my God. I gotta take a breather, folks. Look at that. Look at that fatwood. This is as good as it gets, folks. It doesn't get any better than this. Look at the density of this fatwood, folks. Look at that. That's serious fatwood right there, folks. Look at the richness of this fatwood. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Look at that. That's as good as it gets. I know people get wood from stumps and they have all this fatwood, but the little I have that I'm blessed with is primo. This, I'm sure you can. Wow. Look at that. I can't help showing this to you. Look at this. Look at that. The density. That's some hardwood, folks. Super, super hardwood. Okay. Right close enough to the middle. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Okay. Here's another piece. Just to show you before and after now. I'm going to start shaving this up, cleaning it up, getting all the bark off. Look at that, folks. There we go. I have one more small knot I'm just going to clean up real fast. Okay, there we are, folks. Now to the cutting table, and I'm going to show you the wood that I just processed and some of the wood that I just took the bark off. Collecting my tools. Be right back in 1 minute at the cutting table. Okay, folks, this is Hiker Luke, the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and here we are. I want to show you how beautiful this wood is. Look at that, folks. Look how beautiful that fatwood is. Super aged fatwood, had plenty of time to get petrified and harden to almost to the state of being a rock, stone. Okay, look at that, folks. Look how beautiful that fatwood is, the golden color. Some of it has that amber. Look at that. This is as good as it gets, folks. That's all I can tell you. As good as it gets. Alright, folks, here we are. Look how beautiful this wood is that I cut up. And I'm going to further process once I get inside. Just to kind of give you an idea of the beauty and the power of fatwood. So the next segment, I'm going to set up and do a burn. And it's called Fatwood, the power of the burn, folks. It's just what it is, the power of the burn. Look at that, folks. I hope you can see this. I'm scanning this really, really slow for you, so you can have an idea of the beauty of this wood. Fatwood is very important. It can also be used for medicinal purposes also, not just for fires. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shut this camera down and I'm going to take some shavings. I'm going to show you the shavings also while I'm in the process. I'm going to show you the process of me taking some of the shavings and doing a quick burn for you from this batch of wood. Okay folks, this is Hiker Lou with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. I'll be right back. Look at this, folks, look at this wood. This wood is so beautiful. Coming straight down the middle all the way to the top. To show you that. How beautiful this wood is, folks. Now, folks, look at that. Look at that golden color, folks. How beautiful that fatwood is. Look at that. As good as it gets, folks. Here's another piece. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. I'll tell you. It doesn't get any better than this. Here's another piece. Look at that. Absolutely amazing, folks. Absolutely amazing fatwood. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to take some shavings off of this wood and I'm going to do a quick burn for you. And it's pretty windy out here, but I'm sure does nothing to stop the power of fatwood. Stay with me. Put this up here, make it a little easier to kind of get these curls going. You want to dig in with the knife a little bit, push, and then come up the stick. And then you got like something like this. And once that fire lights, you got a little torch. Just to show you that, folks. A little bit on each side. Because I'm going to light the stick up once I get this fire lit. Alright, I think we're good to go. Look at that, folks. Okay, so what I have are shavings. To find the shavings with curls. Okay folks, I went ahead a little bit. I just went ahead a little and I made some shavings and some curls, if you could see that. Don't know how well you can see that, but I have some shavings here. I made some curls, if you could see that. Those are the curls, curl shavings. Then I have fine shavings right here, and I'm going to make some more fine shavings, just for the sake of making a video. I like to have a lot, making sure whenever you're going to light something. I got all this wind. It's very windy out here, folks. Very windy, and I have to kind of cover this up so it doesn't get blown away. Okay, let's try it again. Long strokes. You get a lip, knock it down. There you go. Nice long strokes you want. Take that lip off. Look at that. That is some beautiful shavings right there. And then you have that little lip, you want to just knock it down with the knife. Make it smooth so you can come up and do a shape, get some more shavings off. Now, if that ain't enough shavings to get a fire started, hang it up and just forget about it. This is enough to get anything started. What I like to do also now is make some more curls. Some more shavings. So this is more like tinder and kindling on a smaller scale. These are the fine shavings, and this is the next step up from the fine shavings. But these are also shavings, but they're curls. Curl shavings. Look at that. Now it's getting windy again, folks. Very windy. I think I have enough just to kind of make a point of what I want to do here. So first thing, okay folks, like I said, now if it takes more than three strikes or 3 tries, and this is not such a great ferrocerium rod, so I didn't bring the other one I had, but just in case if you were in a survival situation and this is all you have to make the best of what you got. So we have this knife here. There we are, folks, and there's the burn, and then you can take the other shavings and just put it right on top, just like that. That's what we have here, folks. Is 2 types of shavings, the finer shavings and the other shavings that are the curls that make this fire. And this definitely, all of this right here is definitely going to give you plenty of time to get a fire started. You can see that. Okay folks, so that's it. This is the scenario, the power. Fatwood, the power of the burn. I'm going to put this out, and that's it. That's it, folks. Just clear this away. And like I said, it's very, very windy out here, folks. And it can be a challenge, especially in high winds. And it's good to, you got to try to shelter your shavings when you're going to make a fire. Because there's so many different scenarios and different conditions that when it comes to lighting a fire, you know, it could be a beautiful day and there's no problem. Then you have wet conditions. It could be day, it could be night, it could be winter, summer. You never know. So it's always going to be a challenge, especially in inclement weather. So that's it for now, folks. This is going to conclude the video. I'm going to give you one last look at my harvest of some of the fatwood that I processed. So this is kind of important to know how to do it to get the fire started. It could, your life may depend on it one day. So it's important knowing how to start a fire, because if you go into the outdoors a lot, knowing how to start a fire may save your life in so many different ways. Okay folks, I'll be right back. Stay with me and I'm going to show you one last look at my harvest. Okay folks, here we are. One last look at my harvest for today. I want to show you something that I made. A little fire stick. And that's what you call a fire stick. And look at the beauty of this, and look at the concentrations of pine resin in this wood, folks. Doesn't get any better than this. This is as good as it gets, folks. Look at the color. That is one beautiful piece of fatwood, folks. And this is the rest of it right here, folks. I want to show to you before I pack up and leave and say goodbye. There we are, folks. Look at that. Look how beautiful this wood is. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. I'll tell you that. It doesn't get any better than this. Look at those golden shavings, folks, just off that piece of wood. If this is not premium fatwood, I don't know what is. Folks, this is Scouting Fatwood Stump Adventures, Volume 18, and this is Part 2, and this is called Fatwood, the Power of the Burn. And I just demonstrated to you and showed you 2 types of shavings, the finer shavings, and then you have the curly shavings. And then it, just like on a smaller scale, you have the tinder and you have the kindling. And once I got the smaller portion lit, and then I added on the curly shavings on top of the fine shavings, and that's how you can get a fire lit. And that's just one way of many ways of lighting a fire using fatwood. Okay folks, this is Hiker Lou with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Until next time, be safe.